God damn it. ऑफिस से निकला नहीं तो ट्रैफिक शुरू. Holy shit. But ठीक है. We'll talk till then. So what's the situation for the Svartpilen? Well, it's quite complicated right now. There are two or three things, majorly two things, that why the Svartpilen is not in the stock currently. So there are a lot of complaints or a lot of rumors saying that the Svartpilen discontinued or not, but all rest assured it's not discontinued. At least they are not officially. I mean, Bajaj not officially announced it. So yeah, rest assured. But probably because of that 350cc mandate, and the new 392 becomes the 351, so they're probably thinking about this bike, like how they manage the engine for this. But regardless, the major thing that this bike is not available in the showroom because of the low sales. I mean, trust me when I say this bike is very niche in India, and it has very less sales. You might not see this bike in the dealership showroom. Now because the sales are down, the production of this bike is also not that priority for the Bajaj, I say. Like let's say if you have three products, and the two products are selling quite well, and the third one is not selling quite well, you will prioritize your most selling product. So for Bajaj, it is the KTM. So whenever you go in the KTM showroom, the dealer might say like, look at the 390 and all that, cause they might not sell you the Svartpilen, because the production of this bike is not the priority for the company. So does that mean that Bajaj forgot about this brand and like they don't want to continue this? I mean that's not the case. Efficient case is like the production or the sales of this bike is not that great. So that's why they don't make much of this bike. So when I booked this bike, the dealer already told me that there is no guarantee that this bike will come because of the customer demands. That's why they make an exception and manufacture this bike and deliver to us. So maybe in your region, in your area, there is not a lot of demand for this bike. That's why you will see in some area like this bike is not in stock, or the dealer might say like they don't know when this bike will be in the stock. So that is the first reason. Second reason that I already talked about, like they don't prioritize this bike, because if they are selling 390 quite well, like, and this is not selling quite well, then what's the point? The dealer might not, like डीलर क्यों ही रखेगा इस बाइक को इन्वेंटरी में, अगर ये सेल ही नहीं हो रही तो उसके पैसे तो अटक गए ना. That's why you not seeing this bike for test ride as well. So yeah, maybe though these two are the main reason for this bike we're not seeing much in the showroom. But what I suggest is, since there is no official announcement from Bajaj, because eventually Bajaj own this, I mean KTM own this brand, and Bajaj own the KTM. So maybe do this, ask your dealer like if you can book this bike, and once you book the bike, ask him if there are like 1 or 2 months waiting. Wait for the bike, wait for the productions to start. But if you like, there are, I mean, there, this is rare case, very rare case. Like if you have 4 to 5 guys that wanted to buy this bike, so you can ask dealer, and then dealer can push to the production house. Let's say there are 5 customers that wanted to purchase, then the production can, think about it and might start the production, start manufacturing this bike. But this is very rare case. Where was I? Where I was going? This guy checking out my bike. They're probably wondering what this bike is like. That's why this bike is so unique that people don't know what manufacturer is this and whatnot. This is crazy. Yeah, so demand of this bike is very low. That's why the supply is also low. So maybe in future, like this bike, if you compare this bike with the other competitors like Duke 390, Speed 400, Gorilla 450, those bikes are more appealing. Duke has a similar engine, so why you go for this bike? Mostly for the visual aesthetics. That's it. Duke, on the Duke you get more like cruise control modes, different modes, cornering, ABS. So this bike become a niche bike. Someone who understands this design and someone who likes this design, those customer only buy those bikes. But let's be honest, in India, Indians don't prefer aesthetics or the design or the shape. They prefer value for the money. If you're spending 3.5 lakh on a bike, you probably want all the feature in that bike. That's our Indian mindset. So that's why these bike sales are very low, and that's why the production is also hard. Maybe in Pune you'll see more sales or you'll see more stock for this bike because the bike is manufactured in the Pune itself, the Chakan plant. But in the other region, I don't know, it's completely depend upon the dealer or the showroom and the production factory. So I would say don't lose hope. This bike is not discontinued. It's still listed on the all the online site like bike.com or autocar.com. The bike is still listed on the official site of Husqvarna India. So just ask dealer if they can get this bike in the production, if they had a bandwidth and what the waiting period. But if you are not satisfied with the answer, I would suggest go for the 390, go for the Speed 400 or whatever the alternate is. Or if you can wait for like 6 to 8 months, you'll probably will probably have some news about this brand from the Bajaj or from the Husqvarna itself. So yeah, that's all for this tragedy of the Husqvarna. Well, another thing is when you buy the bike, what I experience, the part availability of this bike is very low. I'm trying to get fix my handlebar or replace my handlebar, and it's been 4 months. They don't have a single handlebar in the whole Pune itself. I mean, like, you have a whole ass plant in a Pune itself, all the manufacturing, and it's not like a expensive part or something. It's just a simple handlebar, and they can't even deliver that. I mean, that's, and there you can see like what the brand has become for the Bajaj. I don't know. It share most of the part for the from the KTM Duke 390, but the styling, the cosmetic side, the fendering, all. Some people say they wait like 1 month, 2 month to get replaced, and still no answer from, the dealers or the service station itself. So yeah, that's a major problem for this bike as well. Unless and until Bajaj sort this thing out with this brand, like what they want to do with this brand in the Indian market, I would suggest just wait for the clarification from the Bajaj or from the Husqvarna itself, and then go and purchase this bike. Or if you don't want to wait, go for alternative. I'm not demotivating you, or I'm not saying like this bike is very flawed or this bike is very bad. No, this bike is very great. One or two things that it don't offer from the 390. God damn this traffic. I should change my helmet, bro. It's too heavy when I mount my camera, and it's also very tight for my cheeks. I can't even talk that much. My cheeks already hurting. The Axor's helmets are very bad. You will feel the Axor helmets are very attractive, looks aesthetics, looks very cool compared to others. But trust me when I say this, when you go on the highway and when you go above the 80 kilometer, the wind noise is so annoying. And if you go above 100, there is subtle wind noise that you will constantly hear you in your ear. So these helmets are pretty bad for the highways. And I should use low weight helmet in the city itself. Now look at these idiots. One idiot, two, three, four. Wow. Great. Great, he even scratched my mirror. I'm fed up with this kind of behavior in the Pune. You don't need microwaves or air fryer. Fuck. That's what I'm saying about the Axer helmet. These are very tight to my cheeks, and sometimes can't pronounce properly. See, sometimes can't pronounce properly because my cheeks are not moving at all. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you own this bike, you are a lucky person and have a beautiful machine in your hand. Probably better looking, probably unique and better looking than the 390. I mean, it's from my perspective. But yeah, lucky you, lucky me. And those who don't have this bike, I will pray for you. I will pray that you will get this bike one day. Peace out. Bye bye.